Everybody, welcome to another episode of Handle the Heat. I'm your host, TK, and with me today is YoTV presenter, actress, and lecturer, Candice Modiselle. Welcome to Handle the Heat.
YoTV.
There is no format.
I left a year ago.
Okay, we're going to do a poll. If you think she's still on YoTV, down below, comment.
We can do a poll. Which one am I on, YoTV or Seli Matunzi? Then people can decide which one I'm more associated with.
I feel like you're testing your followers, and you might get the wrong reaction.
I might.
Yeah.
I might.
Yeah.
We don't want to test the waters. Black Twitter's always right.
Yes. So welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. Oh, you're a host. Yes, thank you.
And this time I'm hosting, so you're not the one interviewing me.
I hope not. Please don't throw something into the works and just be like,
We'll see. We'll see how this game plays. How are you with spicy food?
I'm not a fan of spicy food. Anyone that has an ulcer understands it's not all fun and games, but if I do decide, let me just have a wild time, let me just have a cheat day, then I'm looking ideally at a good set of hot wings. So I guess today's very fitting. It fits right into the profile of the palate.
The name of the game is Handle the Heat, so there is no bowing out.
Now, I'm the heat you can handle, but I don't know if the food is. Unless.
Okay. So this is TK watching Handle the Heat for 27 boxes. Let's go. Okay.
Should we dive into the first one?
Yes.
Oh, guys, this is the first one. Oh. Okay.
Already?
Yeah, already, because I'm not good at this. I'm not good at hot food.
How did you and your sister enter the game? Was someone an open door for you? It seems like you come from, I don't want to say lineage, but a family of creative talent. Mm-hmm. So what was your plan and goal?
So the thing is, a lot of people, and the big misconception is that I'm going to have some milk. But the even bigger misconception is that I'm in the industry by virtue of the fact that I looked at my sisters and I thought, this is the best way to go into the industry, or for me to not create my own idiosyncratic path as an artist, but to just kind of lean on what my sisters have done, which was never the case. We all came into the industry with our own value propositions. Buntle being an incredible dancer and choreographer, Rishile, exceptional model, actress, and television presenter, and me as an actress. And that's how I established or really grounded myself, because I even studied what I do. So it's not that I woke up one morning and I'm like, my sister's on TV, I want to be famous. Yeah. I'd been acting from a young age. From the tender age of 10, I was like theatre production galore.
Yeah.
And then I never once thought it was a lucrative career to go into. But more and more, I realize there's no other option for me. I don't want anything else for myself. I'm seeing what I have. I'm seeing the God-given gifts and talents that I have, and it's only for me to maximize. And it just happened to be a coincidence that my sisters were also in that space. And Buntle started off in corporate communications, Refile in advertising. Yeah. So they'd gone different routes, but found themselves back into the art because the bug bit us, and we had to scratch.
So when you joined YoTV, you joined after a legacy of the Cyphers, and the Sades, the Holy Silence. Who are the people you looked up to before you got into YoTV?
It was strange because when I joined YoTV as a television presenter, I already was grown, and we watched Abo Saifo at 16, Carly, Sade. Sade knows I had a very big crush on her. It was one of two things. You either wanted to date Sade or be Sade. And I think it was a bit of both, which is strange. But I never also planned to be a YoTV presenter. It was something from afar that you admired. But it wasn't like, the day that there's YoTV auditions, I'm going. It's just that it fell onto my lap at a beautiful time when I was doing my honors adverts. I'm like, this is a really great platform for me to really, not necessarily break into the industry, but for me to become a recognized face. Yeah. And we'll see how we build as we go.
I like that. You ready?
Ready for?
The next one. You did pretty well on
next one? Whew. Is it not like okay, next one, right?
This is not SBC. We don't
negotiate. There's no ad breaks. I wonder what the ad break would be like here.
Here's an ad break.
fried chili, ne? Oh, it's not that bad. Sriracha. How do you pronounce it? Sriracha.
Sriracha.
Hey! You're a last minute kick, Dr. Malina.
So for someone like you and your brand, you acting, you presenting, you MCing, you like whatever creative gig finds you, you jump on it.
Absolutely.
And a few months ago we had to all open up the industry conversation.
Definitely.
When you hear people trying to break in the game, saying open up the industry because you guys are already there, from your perspective, how do you read that? Is it your responsibility to open up the industry, or is it theirs to figure out how to break through?
Look, man, there's many ways to look at it. So many ways. There's two sides of any coin, really. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm speaking from a point of privilege. So I can't always say that, no, this is such and such is what you guys are going through, because I'm in the industry. But even as a consumer of the arts, you are also in the industry. As an audience member, you're in this industry. As a spectator, as a buyer of music, everyone is in this industry creating or offering some kind of exchange. And for people to say that, oh no, I want to be an actor, I want to be an actress, and to crush the industry that you may not necessarily be a recognizable face in, means that you're not playing your part either. I mean, a very good friend of mine said that there's this very strange culture that's cultivated where there's people that are aspiring actors that are beating down on performers that have already made it, saying like, oh, you don't deserve to be there. It's like, you are commentating, or you're commenting on an industry that you so badly desire to be in, but the people that are already within it don't deserve the credit to be there. I mean, also, one thing that I've made very important is for people to understand that the rates that we're working with right now, there's this very big misunderstanding. People think that once they see you on TV, you earn 100,000 Rand a month. Someone could earn 1,000 Rand a call, and could get, and a call means for their day shoot, for people, for layman's, just for people to understand that for that day of work, I could get paid 1,000 Rand. This is just a loose figure. And it's not common. Some people get paid a lot more depending on your experience in the industry, or if the production has the budget for it. If I get paid 1,000 Rand for a day of work, I could shoot 5 scenes in one day, and that's 5 scenes you're going to see for the month. That means I got paid 1,000 Rand for a month of work. And then people are like, oh, you're on every show. So you've seen me on 5 episodes. I got paid 1,000 Rand for the 5 episodes you've seen me on. Of course I'm going to take other work. And yes, that other work may be aligned with the same platform, but I'm blessed then. And I'm not going to now, if an accountant loses their job, do you think they're going to say, oh no, thank you KPMG, I'm not going to go to, I don't know, what other places, even that. I'm not going to go to Ernst & Young. Oh, thanks. Oh, sorry. Can't do that because I already worked here. You need to constantly allow yourself to progress and grow. And you can only do that with exposing yourself to as many platforms as possible, irrespective of what audience think you are qualified for or not.
Yeah.
So I think there's many misunderstandings when you're not in it and when you're within it. And people need to take time to learn this industry before they're very quick to comment on it.
But for you guys who are established or establishing yourselves, do you think social media has played a huge role in creating the smoke and mirrors that now people believe exactly what they see?
Oh, hard. People also think that because you're popular that you're an entertainer. And that's not the case. You could be a recognizable face in your clique. You could be a recognizable face in a certain community of people, but it doesn't mean that you're talented as a performer. And that's what people don't get, that if you have a certain number of followers, you are now eligible to become a television presenter. There is a skill, there is a craft to what we do. And I say we because you're extremely included in that. There's you can vouch. This is what we do is not easy. And you can't say, oh, I've got 100,000 followers, I therefore now can. And also, shout out to everyone that has YouTube channels. And I mean, it's a beautiful time for us to be able to create content and to allow people to access that kind of content. But that content also doesn't mean that you're great at creating it, that now I'm a television presenter because I have a YouTube channel. The crafts are different. The deliverables are different. And the mode is completely different. Live TV versus YouTube channel, different things, different scales. So please don't ever undermine the work that goes into the people that are already in the industry because you think that because you're trending every other weekend and you have a certain number of subscribers that, of course, it's easy. It's not, ever.
That's good. You heard?
Y'all heard? What TK is doing isn't easy, guys. Please don't undermine the work that we do, man. It's hard. It's not hard. It's difficult, but if you have the commitment for it, it's so rewarding.
Yeah.
And it's a blessing to do what we do.
Yeah.
And it's a gift to be able to do what we do. It doesn't just come overnight.
So you're a lecturer
I don't think
at
I like.
RQ.
I don't think a fork. Father God.
Hang in there, you're doing well. You got water, you got milk.
I still want more. What am I doing? No. It's like that thing like, this thing doesn't taste good. Let me taste again. Okay, I want water come off.
So you're a lecturer at OnQ.
Yes.
Talk to us, tell us what is OnQ, what's the goal, what's the mission statement of what you're doing.
Look, so I form part of the facilitators that kind of invite. It's sitting inside my belly. My one eye is crying. You know when one eye is like, ooh.
It's the get out eye. I'll sink into the floor.
This is the sunken place right now. There's still 3 more.
But you're doing well.
I suppose. Okay, so OnQ Interface is an institution, it's a private institution, where wow. It is on my lips. So OnQ, why?
If you need to take a lap, you can.
The worst part is that when you talk, it's worse. Like
Hang in there, it gets easier. If you can do this one, this is like the half-time source. If you can do this, you can do anything else.
Absolutely not. It gets worse. It's like saying if you can get hit by a car, you can get hit by a bus.
Wow.
You see?
There's truth in these eyes.
This was not in the contract. Yo, my nose is running. Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Okay. So OnQ Interface is an institution where a bunch of facilitators and industry professionals have come together, and we offer classes to young people that want to not only further their skills and their talents that reside in television presenting and radio hosting, but also if they really want to build a level of confidence in speech. And it's not to say that we're qualified speech therapists or anything of the sort, but because we've been in this industry for so long, we know certain technicalities and we know the tricks of the trade that some young people may not know. And that's the biggest problem, I think, in this industry, one of the biggest problems, rather, is that we don't share the knowledge we've already acquired with each other. So now everyone's just kind of blind leading the blind and hoping for the best. So we do that, and we offer classes to... We have a senior class. Why is this doing this to my mouth? Wow, it's like little pins going. So the junior class, which I initially started teaching, and then we have the senior class, which I now teach as well, which is so beautiful. My youngest student was 4 years old. My oldest student was 52. So it's incredible to kind of see these people's dreams unfold in front of you and being part and parcel in trying to sharpen the skill that's already there.
So your goal is not to get them in the industry, but to have them ready. So when the industry says, yes, we want you, they're ready, they're prepared, they know how it works.
I mean, they say the formula to success is when talent meets opportunity. And the talent's already there. It's just refining that. And when the opportunity comes, the talent will be there. Because, I mean, you'd rather be prepared without the opportunity than have the opportunity not be prepared. And that's kind of like what the mandate that we come off of. And
so similar to the science of John Maxwell's phrase, if you're waiting for the opportunity, you're too late.
Absolutely, and it's unfortunate that we don't have the means of making sure and placing every single student in a platform of their dreams, because realistically speaking also there aren't that many platforms in South Africa that have television presenters, and those that do have a certain number of presenters for a prolonged period of time. It's not like they have a presenter for 1 month. Every channel has its faces at the time, its presenters at the time, who are going to be there for 2-3 years, and only then will the new intake of presenters come in, and by then I'm pretty sure you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm so over it, I don't want to present anymore. It's been 3 years and I've been knocking on this door. What do you mean? And they've moved on to another industry. Blood fry is better than Mangali though. No, it's not. What is it with chilies that it just comes in later? I can't even speak English anymore.
Did you run out of English? Hang in there.
I won't lie, I don't think I can do the last two.
I'll drink water in support of you.
Oh, thank you, darling. Oh my gosh. No. No. Oh my goodness. This is bad. Oh my gosh, this is not good.
You're doing well.
Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Oh my gosh.
I can wait.
It's coming out my nose. The milk is coming out my nose. Oh my gosh.
A funeral song is not the song to sing at a point in time like this.
Yo! Guys.
But you're doing well. Should I make a deal with you? Okay, so you're gonna do this. You're finish it. Okay, let's do the last one. Not now. Okay, still.
I adore TK, but it is not happening. My mouth is on fire. Wait, what? Spice can do this? This is illegal.
You can take a lab. I think it'll help you. It helps me.
A lap of what?
You can take a walk around. It helps me. She came back and she was okay.
What? Yo!
This would be a brilliant way to end an episode of Generations with you. Yeah.
My lips are on fire. Hey. Nah, guys, I feel like my gums are burning.
Candice,
Yes.
breathe.
I'm breathing.
Slowly.
I'm breathing slowly.
There you go.
Yeah. I want to sneeze. Even my sneeze was hot. I adore it, but this is not happening. I can't do that to myself. Do people finish these things?
Yeah.
Has everyone finished it?
There's been one person who quit.
I will be the second. Oh my gosh, no, I need my mouth. I get paid, that's how I get paid.
Side note, I'm also waiting to get paid for my mouth. I'm just gonna.
Oh, no ways. This is a disclaimer, y'all. I love you guys. Thanks for rooting for me to finish. But, yo,
You want to tell the people out there that this is actually real, though?
it's real. No, I'm not performing. Like, you can, my nose is like, nope. Oh my gosh, this is very real. And genuinely, like, with normal wings, like, I don't order hot food with hot sauce. I can't do it. Like, so just your ordinary hot sauce that you would get at a normal franchise. No, I can't do it. So, moreover, this, oh wow, babes. Gooby, wow, halala.
You know, it's the easiest way to do this. You have to.
To not eat them. That's the easiest way.
You have to take deep breaths in and out.
No, you know what the thing is? Inhaling, you just feel this. I don't even know what that is, but the people that know. I want to give a shout out to every single person that continued to support me on the journey. It hasn't been easy, but I don't think any journey is. And you guys have become such integral parts of creating the Candice Modiselle family. And just the Modiselle family as a whole, we love you so very much. And the love does not go unrecognized and undervalued. Who am I challenging? So, of course, y'all already know, I come from a lineage of really dope people. So, all these dope people are my two sisters. And really awesome brother-in-law. Refile Modiselle, my eldest sister. Dumela Kel. My second sister, Buntle Modiselle. Hey girl, how you doing? And last but not least, pretty ugly.
Wait, did you say brother-in-law?
What's good?
Hold on.
Did I spill the milk?
They engaged now?
And that is how we wrap up this year Handle the Heat experience.